Greetings, my friends, and welcome to another episode of The World According to Woz. It's now Tuesday, February 13th, 2024. Tuesday morning, 6:39 a.m. here in my time in Southeast Michigan. I hope you all have an excellent day today. My friends, I want to talk to you today about this new controversial foreign aid bill that's being rushed through the Senate and looks like it's going to possibly become law, the law of the land. Now, let me start up front, my friends, by saying, if you haven't listened to my podcast recently, if you haven't seen my tweets or posts on X recently, you may not be aware of the fact that I'm rather outspoken these days. Not that I haven't been before, but I often use vulgar language when I talk about these scoundrels in D.C., and I can be pretty nasty. I'm not talking perverted stuff, but I am talking about dropping the F-bomb and things like that in reference to politicians and what they try to do to us. So, if you're someone who doesn't like to hear that, I just want to let you know up front, you might want to tune out, because I don't hold back when it comes to talking about these people. Okay, but getting to this bill, I got from Fox News here. It's a story dated 6:20 a.m., February 13th. So it was put out about 20 minutes ago. It says, Senate expected to pass controversial foreign aid bill, sending billions to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan. The $95 billion national security supplemental was voted on early Tuesday morning after a tedious procedural process. And the story goes on to say, the Senate is expected to pass a $95 billion national security supplemental package. Remember that phrase, national security supplemental package, to assist Ukraine, Israel, and the Indo-Pacific after a tedious procedural process that came to an end early Tuesday morning. Now, $95 in handouts, and they have the nerve to say that it has anything at all to do with national security. Unless I'm wrong, they've taken everything out of the bills that had anything to do with national security, put that aside, and are basically making a standalone gift bill to foreign countries now. We have a $95 billion bill that is basically just free handouts to Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan, and Lord knows who else. There's others involved as well. They aren't receiving nearly as much money, obviously, as Ukraine or Israel, but they're getting some money. These are free handouts in your name being given to these countries. Your representatives in Congress are saying, here, this is a gift from your friends in the United States. There are no strings attached. Have fun. That's what your representatives are saying to these foreign countries. While simultaneously turning around, these representatives are saying, fuck you to you and me. We don't give a fuck about you. Fuck your border. We are just giving all your money away in your name. And deal with it. This bill, this package includes $60 billion to Ukraine. Ukraine has lost the fucking war already. It's over. It's done with. It's all over but the shouting. Ukraine is... I don't know if you guys have seen it, ladies and gentlemen, seen any of these videos. The government of Ukraine is traveling through the streets of Ukraine, finding people to join their fight, to join the military. And these aren't people who are coming along willingly. This is the government grabbing people off of the street, saying, you're coming with us, you are going to be used as cannon fodder in our war with Russia. They are now doing this with women, my friends, because they pretty much went through all the men. There aren't a whole lot of men left in Ukraine right now. They're pretty much dead, killed, for no good reason. Now they're dragging women off the streets and forcing them to fight for Zelensky so that he can get more money, more yachts, and that Joe Biden and his buddies, 10% for the big guy. This is what's going on in Ukraine. So you've got $60 billion for Ukraine. You've got $14 billion for Israel. $9 billion humanitarian assistance for Gaza. So check this out. With the Israel war, Israel's mercy, they're just attacking Gaza nonstop. It's not even a war. It's one military just going in and wiping out a civilian population. Yes, what happened in Israel was horrible. But the retaliation, there's no sort of, it's not a war. It's not two armies fighting each other. It's one army just walking in and decimating, killing everything in sight. But here, what I'm trying to get at is we're funding both sides here in this bill. $14 billion is going to Israel. $9 billion is going to humanitarian assistance for Gaza. Can anybody explain this? On the one hand, members of Congress who worship Israel for whatever reason are also giving Palestine $9 billion to help them out. Somebody explain that to me. They're playing both sides of the fence here. They're just giving away your money. They don't care about you at all. They're just giving it all away. Say, here, have fun. Here's a bunch of shitload of billions of dollars, you know. And we really don't care what our constituents think. Fuck them. That's what they're saying to us. According to this Fox article, the U.S. has already spent more than $100 billion in aid for Ukraine since the war against Russia began in February of 2022. And now it's going to get at least another $60 billion. My friends, these people hate you and me with a fucking passion. They are showing their true colors more and more every day. They're more brazen about it. They don't care. They even bother try to attempt to hide it. The fact that they hate us. Mitch McConnell, Chuck Schumer, Mike Johnson, yes, Mike Johnson, the man who became Speaker of the House not too long ago, upon becoming Speaker of the House, said publicly, and I'm ad-libbing, I'm not saying this word for word, he said, basically, Israel is his top priority. Mike Johnson said this back then, and he's acting like it now. His top priority is not to the United States of America, or even to the people of his state that he represents. His top priority is to Israel. Him, Mitch McConnell, Chuck Schumer. They're all saying, fuck you, to you and I. Fuck the border. We don't give a shit what you care. We're giving away all your money. You don't like it? Tough shit. That's what they're saying to us, my friends. This is where we are in February of 2024. Again, they don't even bother trying to hide it. They just openly come out for the most part and say, we don't give a fuck what you care, what you think about any of this stuff. We're just going to do what we want, what's best for us, and that's what's best for the country, not what's best for you, but what is best for me while I'm in office. You know, this really pisses me off. And I'm going to leave it at that, my friends. On this Tuesday, February 13th, tomorrow is Valentine's Day. I encourage you all to get your sweetie something. Life is too short, my friends. As I get older, and as you get older, we realize that it starts flying by. So tell those you love, show them, the ones you love, that you do love them. Let them know. Your parents, your kids, your relatives, even your friends. You know, give your mom a kiss, your dad a kiss. You love them. Let them know, because they may not be here tomorrow. It's a sad fact. At some point, all of us pass away. And when your mom or dad or somebody's gone, your parents, your spouse, and you didn't tell them you love them today, and they're gone, you'll be kicking yourself in the butt. Tell them you love them. Show them you love them. I'll leave you at that, my friends. You have a good day, and I'll talk to you again soon.